Hi guys, I haven't recorded in a while. It's been a rough couple months, just school-wise and applying to PhD programs. But that's why I'm starting this little series, because instead of like shying away from making videos, I kind of want to document this process and just talk about just tips to help other people who may be going through this process soon, or just honestly, I think it'd be a little cool thing to have for myself in the future, for when I do go somewhere, and then I can look back and be like, oh my gosh, I was stressed for nothing. So I haven't made a video since the summer, and that was me cooking, and that was kind of random. But it was super fun. And then after the summer, I left LA, went back to Chicago for school, and that's when I started working on my applications. I applied to 7 schools. I applied to Michigan, Northwestern, University of Washington, USC, Southern California, not South Carolina, University of Pennsylvania, UC San Diego, and UC Santa Barbara. 7 applications, and each one of those has a different either letter of intent or statement of purpose, and that was pretty hard to juggle just because I'd never written that genre before. So I was going through a time where I would just sit in the library and be like, okay, today I'm gonna write my statement of purpose for Northwestern or for USC, and I would literally sit there for 4 hours and just do nothing because I was so anxious that I was gonna do it wrong. So I would just sit there and just be overwhelmed for no reason, which is really stupid and counterproductive. But I ended up doing it, and I just ended up doing it randomly, like starting my first one at like 2 a.m. on a Saturday night when I was just sitting in my room and just doing a brain dump and then going to sleep. And then I sent it off to professors who were writing recs for me just to read it and get feedback, and they tore me to shreds. And I guess that's a good thing because it was really bad, but it's an iterative process. So I went through that first draft and then another draft and then a final 3rd draft before I sent out my applications. And so that's why I just really was dealing with going through all of that, and I wish I would have documented it because I feel like it would have helped me through it just to talk about it. That's what I did all of fall. So I'm gonna start a little series called Journey to a PhD. I don't know if it'll continue throughout my whole PhD career if I get in somewhere, but I think it's good to make for now, especially when I'm getting acceptances and rejections, and I think it's really cool, and I think it's good to document the process for other people who may be going through the same thing. Just an update, so far I'm a finalist for University of Washington, so I'll be visiting there. And then I also am, I don't know if it's a finalist, but Northwestern selected me for like their little weekend, so I'll be flying back to Evanston, which is ironic because I already go there. Also, I'm in San Francisco right now. I don't know if that's something that you guys knew or not, but I'll make a video about why I'm in San Francisco and what I'm doing out here because it's super cool and super exciting, and I can show you guys my condo because it's super dope, or my Airbnb. It's not really my condo, but that's what this series is going to be about. And my absence from videos was literally due to just my application process, but it was rough, but I got through it, and now, you know, I'm seeing that I actually am a competitive applicant and candidate, and so just hearing back from schools and seeing that there's interest in me is really exciting. So I will take you guys with me through this process. Hopefully I don't get rejected from anywhere, so you don't have to watch me cry. If you have any questions about the grad school application process or how to go through it, I started preparing for this a year in advance by going to info seminars, by talking to professors. So if you have any specific questions about grad school admissions, drop them in the comments because I will answer them to the best of my ability. And if I can't answer them, I will try to find an answer for you or point you to someone who can answer it. All right, cool. Bye.